It's all right. Okay, I'm gonna see it. Well, yesterday I came across from way on the other side of that mountain. It went down into Sequoia Gap down there. I ended up taking what they call a Nero. After about 7.5 miles, I was pretty well done. I didn't get down to the gap until about 3, and still had another 2.5 miles to go. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you have to go straight up after spending all day coming down, I didn't think I could make it to the shelter by the time it got dark. So I went ahead and stayed at Wolf Creek Hostel. Yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. It was really hot. I came down off the mountain and I was just done. I didn't think I could make it to the shelter by dark. So there was some really nice people down in the Gap, Sequoia Gap. They were from the Tennessee hiking group in Clarksville. They had a bunch of food and what we call trail magic down there. It was wonderful. It was such a great surprise. So I ended up calling Lonnie at Wolf Creek Hostel, and he came and picked 4 of us up, and we spent the night there, which was great. I needed that. Ended up going to the store and get some resupply stuff, so I wouldn't have to spend a lot of money at Fontana Dam getting all of my supplies before I go to the Smokies. So now I'm carrying a heavy pack because I have enough supplies. I should have enough food to get me through the Smokies. If not, I'm not going to starve to death. But yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. It was the first time I really thought about it. I'm like, do I really want to do this? But it just took, that happens. It's going to probably happen more when I'm going to have those thoughts. But it was pretty rough yesterday. I think the reason was because it was hot. And I wasn't prepared for the heat. I got sunburn on my arms, and it was just coming down. Well, going up, I had to come up and then I had to go down. And I was coming down so fast because I just wanted to get down so I could hurry up and get to this other mountain. I ended up hurting my left leg a little bit. I almost gave myself shin splints doing that, so I took some naproxen last night, so I feel a lot better. So I'm gonna take it easy today. So I know I can get there. I'm gonna try to go to I've got probably about 8 miles I'm gonna go today. And hopefully I'll be at Fontana Dam by the weekend. What day is it? Today is April 11th. So I will check y'all later. I'm starting to see the trees starting to bloom. I'm starting to get a lot of leaves, so it's really greening up. Hopefully soon it'll be a tunnel and won't be in the sun all the time. They call the Appalachian Trail the Green Tunnel. It's not a green tunnel yet. Maybe only parts of it where the rhododendrons are, but not over here. One of the things that I was thinking about why I didn't come up last night is it was just all going to be ridgeline, because coming down off that mountain over there, it was just all ridgeline, all the cliff, all the way around. No place to stop, no place to stop to even go to the bathroom. So I was afraid that if I got over here, I wouldn't be able to have a place to, camp if I didn't make it to the shelter by dark. But this first part wasn't too bad. I saw a couple of places I could have put a tent if I had to. The next part up here is called Jacob's Ladder. A lot of people talk about the trail and how hard, the hard parts of it, but there's some of these parts that nobody's ever mentioned that are hard. Yesterday, it was like bushwhacking through the trail. It was overgrown, a lot of blowdowns. Some parts were only like 6 inches wide, and then the other side was downhill, or the cliff. I call it cliff if it looks like I'm going to go down. And then the other thing is, just when you think you found a place to go to the bathroom, no. Here comes more hikers up. It's like you kind of turn around the tree, trying to keep them from seeing. But you know what? At this point, I really don't care. When you got to go, you got to go, and there's not many places to go on the trail when you're going up, or even going down because of the switchbacks and stuff. But today's a better day. I feel good after having a good night's sleep. I had good breakfast this morning. I had a hot dog from the Trail Magic below. I feel pretty good. Now if I could just get to the next place and then onto the Smokies. Check it out. So this is what I do. I'm right here. And so what I do is I set small goals right at the very top right there. I grow slow up to the top, and then I get there, and then I set another goal. Get it to another tree. But I still gotta go way up there. So by doing that, it makes it a little bit easier for me. I just set small goals and go to that one, and then I get there and I set another goal. And that works pretty good. I don't know if you could see it, but towards the middle of the picture is Fontana Lake, Fontana Dam. That's where I'm heading before I get to the Smokies. Right over there. Well, this is a nice place to stop and have a break. Benches and everything.